Good evening. Good evening all. Good evening, ma. Good evening,
Good
ma.
evening.
Good evening. Good evening, ma. So, what is our last topic? What we discussed in the bottom?
Sir, installation.
What, ma?
Django.
Django installations, right? So today we are going to discuss about the connectivity process. So last class, only we just created an application in Django, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now tell me the steps, ma, for connectivity. So what is the first step?
Create database in MySQL.
Okay. So here I'm going to open a MySQL. Okay. So here I'm going to create one new database. So before that, we are going to check what are the databases in our system. So these are the databases. Here I'm going to create one new database. I create database name. Here I'm going to create like sample project. Enter. So now again I'm going to check show databases. We have created one new database. In Tkinter, first we have created a database. Inside the database, we are creating the table. But in Django, only you should create a database. And what about the tables? Automatically, it will create the table based upon the class which we are creating in a models.py. So models.py like create from the class மூலியமா automatically it will create the table in a database. Okay, Leah,
Sir, repeat it, sir.
what ma?
Yeah, repeat it.
His voice not clear.
Sir, can you repeat once again?
Yeah, okay, ma. So for Tkinter application, that is Windows application, we should create the database and also we are going to create the table. But in Django, there is no need to create the table. Automatically, it will create the table like what we are creating as a class in a models.py. So models.py like create from the class one, automatically it create as a table. Okay, so only you should create the database. So database create பண்ணிட்டோமா? And if you want to access the database, use sample project. That is the database name and show tables. Inside that there is any tables. So no, there is no tables inside that. Okay, what is the next step, ma? In connectivity, next step,
Connect data.
connect database. For that, we should open settings.py and here you have a category. என்ன category இருக்கும்? Database. இருக்கா? Right? And we are using the MySQL. So you should change here as a MySQL. And here we are going to provide your database name. What is our database name? What we are created? என்ன create பண்ணோம்? What's the database name? Ma?
Sample project.
Sample project. And then what is the username for RAM server? In Tkinter, what are you going to use root. And what is the password here? Here, that's an empty. So that's it. Okay. So this is the way we are going to connect the database. What is the next one, ma? Next step.
Create class in models.py.
Okay, you should open model here. This is a models.py. Here I'm going to create the class. Class name. So the class name here it is like in a backend it will act as a table name. So models.model. So inside the class we are creating an attribute. That attribute it will act as a column name. So first I'm going to create name, models dot. That column, here I'm going to provide the data type as a character field. Character field means varchar. And then maximum length. Here I'm going to provide 20. So if you are going to create a table in MySQL, create table name. But if you are going to create a table in a Django, this is the procedure. And next to column name, address, models dot, character field, and max length of, here also we are going to provide 20 characters. Okay, once we create the class, next what is the procedure?
Migrate.
Migrate. So migrate is the final step. Okay, once migration was completed and everything was configured, எல்லாமே நம்ம configure பண்ணியாச்சு. So hereafter there is no need to install the Django anything. There is no need to do that. Okay, what is the next process of for migrate? What is the command we are going to enter? Open a terminal. Open a terminal. We should
client install.
okay, before that we should enter the command mark python manage.py make migration. So if you are going to enter the command, before that we should mention your project name. What is our project name here? என்ன யூஸ் பண்ணிருந்தோம்? cd demo. So now you enter the command like python manage.py. What is that? Make migrations. Enter. So this is the command. First we are going to enter this. If you are getting the error like MySQL client like this, did you install the MySQL client means you should install the MySQL client with the help of what is the command pip install MySQL client. Clear? Purida?
Yes, sir.
Pip install MySQL client. So automatically it will download and install the MySQL client. Okay. So again we are going to enter the same command mark python manage.py make migrations. And again you are getting the error like MySQL version. Yes. So for that what you are going to do? என்ன பண்ணணும்? If you are getting the error the MySQL version, what are you going to do?
Uninstall.
Okay, uninstall and reinstall the Django. So how to uninstall the Django? Click fine. Next one. What is that? Settings.
Project.
Project. Okay, next one.
Python.
Python interpreter. And
Select.
here it will show this list of packages. I mean, என்னென்ன package install பண்ணிருக்கோமோ that will be showing. And here I'm going to select the Django and click. What is that? So what is the next step now?
Reinstall.
So click that hyphen. Okay, now that Django was uninstalled successfully. So what is the next one?
Reinstall.
Okay, reinstall. Reinstall means the same process, file, settings, project, Python interpreter. Next one, you just going to click this plus symbol, click plus symbol and search it, the Django, and then select, and here we are going to specify the version. So that is the previous version we should use now. Here I'm going to version 4.0 point something. Okay. So in order MySQL version only, it's the older version. So that's the reason it's not support the new version of Django. Okay, so here I'm going to specify the old version like 4.0.7 and install the package. Okay, clear? Purida? Okay, so now successfully installed. So now just going to check here we install like a version 4.0.7. That's all. Again, we are going to execute the same command like Python manage.py make migrations. If we enter that, if there is no error, we should enter the another command like what is that? Now there is no error. So you should enter the command like Python manage.py migrate. Enter. So if the migrate was completed, so automatically it will create the tables. Also, it will create the default tables also inside the database. Okay, now since everything was completed now, let's go and check in back in. The tables are created. Some default tables also created. So this is our user defined table what we have created as a models.py. Okay, so this is our table name, address, username and password, and also it directly it will create like an ID. So table create ஆயிருக்கா? So inside this table there is any data உள்ள data என்ன இருக்கா? There is any data?
No, sir.
No. So now only we just created a table. Select start from company is our application name, register is our class name. Okay, now it is an empty set. Okay, clear? Okay, so now
Yes.
we just install the Django and configure everything. So hereafter, you should write the create HTML pages, write the code, and perform the operation. So only you should create a HTML page, code, and then operations. Okay, clear? இப்போ நம்ம data store பண்ணலாமா? So now just completed the connectivity process. So connectivity over. Okay, start பண்ணலாமா? Yes.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so now I'm going to write the code for storing the data. When you are going to click the submit button. In the submit button, click பண்ணும்போது I just want to store the data. So where you are going to write the code, views.py. Okay, in the views.py, here we created a function like a register page. Inside that, I'm going to write the if condition like a request.method equal to post. So in a web application, there are two methods now. One is get method and post method. So get method means it will load the page. Page load பண்றது get method. And post method perform the operation. So ஒரு பேஜ்ல operations perform பண்ணணும் அப்படின்னா we should use the post method. If you want to display the details and all, we should use the get method. Okay. So now we are going to get the values from the text boxes. Get name is the variable. So request dot post dot get, and then here we are going to provide text box name, that is name. So that only we are created here, right? அதான் நம்ம create பண்ணிருக்கோம்.
Yes.
Is okay, same like for remaining columns. So next one, get address, request dot post dot get of text box name like a address, and then get username equal to request dot post dot get of username, get password equal to request dot post dot get of password. Okay, right. So now we are going to access the class which we have created in the methods like models. Models.py to create from a class. Here we are going to call. How to call this? From dot models import, and what is our class name? Register. Okay. So if you want to access the class, what you're going to do? Class access from the normal end up on
Object.
object create. So here also I'm going to create an object for what is the class name? Register. So using that object, I'm going to access the attributes of that classes. First one, name, and I'm going to substitute the value from the get name. So our text box and the get பண்ணது. So what we are getting from the text boxes that will be assigned to the that particular column. And next one, object dot address equal to get address, and the users dot username equal to get username, and users dot password equal to get password. And finally, users dot we have one function like a save. Using the save function, automatically data are stored in our backend. So in Windows application, we should write the insert query. But here, there is no need to write the insert query. Only we should pass the value and call the save function. Automatically, it will store in a table. Okay. Okay, ma, clear? Okay, ma. The next one, we should call. If you want to call the project, what is the command? Project call பண்றதுக்கு என்ன command mark கொடுக்கணும்?
Python manage.py runs.
Okay, manage.py run server. For each and every time, if you are going to type the command, it is not good, right? So over what you நம்ம command type பண்ணி run பண்றது, then it's not good. Then how to rectify that type of process? For only the run project, for a project run பண்றது மட்டும், we have another way. So you just click here. You have an option of edit configuration. இருக்கா? You have an edit configuration.
Yes, sir.
Just click that. And you have a path. And what is the command? Python manage.py run server. So here we have to select manage.py for your project. Click. So what is your project name? Demo. Inside that you have a manage.py. Open the command run server. So for run server, you should mention in the parameters. So that command only we are going to provide here. Okay, first we are going to select manage.py. Next we mention the parameters like the run server. Then click OK. So here after there is no need to type the command. Just click this run button. If you are going to click the run button, automatically it will run. Okay, இனிமே நீங்க டைப் பண்ண தேவையில்லை. Okay, ma. Then click this. It will run in a browser. And here, if you are going to enter the data like this, and you are getting one error, ma. What is that? An error show.
CSR, CSRF token.
So this is one of the feature. It is in a Django. Yes, CSRF token verification fail. So this is one of the feature in a Django. This one is used to secure the data. That means we are going to prevent from the data loss. Or browser like sometimes the data will be lost. கண்டிப்பா loss ஆகும். So for preventing that type of process in a Django, it will provide one feature like a CSRF, that is cross-site request forgery. Okay, so cross-site request forgery. When you're going to click the button, that time if you want to prevent from the data loss, we should use the CSRF token. So this CSRF token we should mention in our HTML page. So Django பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் in a HTML page, you should use the CSRF token. Then only it will run. Open an HTML page. After the form tag, you should mention that feature like, what is that? CSRF token. That's it. So now again you run this. Click this. And then now we are going to enter the details. Click. So there is any errors? Errors in a show? No. And go and check in a backend. Backend before it will show an empty set. And now just click this. The data are stored in a backend. So okay. Okay, ma. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
And if you want to enter another data also, here we are going to show the details. So I just click the enter button now. So it will store the details. There is no error. Okay, right? So this is a user registration. And next I'm going to create the user login. So this is the register page. Register page now create பண்ணிருக்கோம். Next என்ன பண்ணணும்? User login. So where we are going to create a HTML page. So same process தான். இனிமே நம்ம HTML page ல இருந்து நம்ம start பண்ணோம். So if you want to create a HTML page, where are you going to create? எந்த இடத்துல create பண்ணணும்? we have like I just want another page now. That means where you're going to create HTML page. Templates folder. In a templates folder, already we have one register page. So if you want to create another HTML page, right click the templates folder, new HTML file. So here I'm going to create the function like that means HTML page, user login. So now we have another HTML page. So next we are going to design a HTML page. So next step is the design HTML page, right? Adane, after creating the HTML page, okay, user login. The form tag, just simply designing a form. Then inside the form, you must use the CS or of token. And then I'm creating a table. The first row, first column, here I'm going to create the label. So for user login, first I'm going to put a user name. Next one, text box. The next row, next one, password. And here I'm going to write the text box. Next one button. Login. Okay, now just design the HTML page. Next, what is the procedure? Next step in HTML page design பண்ணதுக்கு அப்புறம் what is the next step?
Use.py.
Okay, open views.py and then create one method. So here I'm going to create another method for accessing the user login. There, user log, return vendor, and then user login dot html. Okay, once we create the method, what is the next one?
URL.
Create URL file in application URL. So I'm going to create the another path. And for this path, I'm going to provide the name like a user log. And that one, it will call the function like a user log. I'm already create a user log on the call panel with the help of that user log data. That means that URL. Okay, now if we are going to run this, okay, you just click this link. It will run in a browser. Here, you should call the user log means you should type in a browser. If you click that, you get a user login. Got it? Vandirukka?
Yes.
Okay, ma. So now we're just going to validate the information from the text boxes. That means backend. நம்ம டைப் பண்றது பேக்எண்ட்ல இருந்தா like it will show user. For that, here I'm going to write the code. So where are you going to write the code? Views.pl. So hereafter, if you are going to write the code to perform the operation, that will be only in a views.py. So views.py la mattumda enna pannum, we're just going to write the code to perform the operation. Okay, when I'm going to click the button only, I'm going to perform the operation. So if request dot method equal to post. So here I'm going to get the username from the text boxes, request dot post dot get, and then text box name like username and get password equal to request dot post dot get password. Okay, now just get the details from the text boxes. Next, here I'm going to validate the process with the help of try and accept club block. So this is our class name, and we are going to access the objects. What are the objects here? We are going to access. First one is the username that will be comparing from the text boxes, and then password equal to get password. If the details right இருந்தா, it will displays the message like welcome user. So if you are getting the error in HTTP response, you should add in a package. So now we are not getting the error. If it is a try block means next definitely we have a except block. So here we are going to provide the values like invalid user. If the details are right, it will shows welcome user. If the details not right, it will shows like a invalid user. So now we are going to run this. And search it like the login. So now we are going to enter any data. It will shows invalid table. Then if you click this, it will shows welcome user. Got it? Purida?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
So these are all the connectivity process. இதுல வந்து நம்ம இன்னைக்கு என்ன பண்ணிருக்கோம்னா யூசர் லாகின் யூசர் ரெஜிஸ்ட்ரேஷன் மட்டும் கம்ப்ளீட் பண்ணிருக்கோம். Okay, with connectivity. Clear?
Yes.
Okay, now you should write the code from a views.py. So நம்ம views.py என்ன ரைட் பண்ணிருக்கோமோ that one you should write உங்க நோட்ல ரைட் பண்ணுங்க. Because these are the syntax for creating a function in Django. So அதனால இதை copy பண்ணுங்க. Copy the two
Sir.
method, only the two methods, register
Sir,
page and user login. Copy
sir,
this.
voice break out.
Yeah, tell me ma.
Sir, voice break out.
.py. ஓகேவா views.py இருக்க கூட நீங்க நோட்ல காப்பி பண்ணுங்க. So this is most important thing. Remaining things, that means the designs and URL page and all, you just take the screenshot. So only the copy the code from views.py. Copy this.
That's very common. That's very
Done, sir.
Okay, everyone finished, ma?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now just take the screenshot, ma. So first you take.
Done, sir.
Next one, user login. Over.
Yes, sir.
Over.
Yes, sir.
Overma.
Yes, sir.
The next one. Models.py. Over.
Yes, sir.
Next, application URL. And then views.py. Over.
Yes, sir.
Over.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
That's it, ma.
Sir,
Yes.
I didn't note the register page HTML, that code, sir. Can you show that, sir? I will take screenshot, sir.
So last class itself, we have just taken that now.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So only we should add a CSR of token only. Okay, so today we have completed using the connectivity. We completed like register page and
Sir.
user login. Yes.
Sir.
Then I need just wait, ma.
Sir. Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, models.py முன்னாடி உள்ள ஸ்லைட்ஸ்லாம் கொஞ்சம் காத்துட்டீங்களா? இன்டர்நெட் டிஸ்கனெக்ட் ஆயிடுச்சு. சரிங்க சார். Yes, sir. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
That's all, ma.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so everyone just tried the Django installation, ma. Try பண்ணீங்களா?
Yes, sir.
You are getting
Successful.
any error or successfully you are completed?
Success.
அதை நான் ரன் பண்ணி விட்டு நான் லோட்ல இருக்குது.
Okay, if you are people having the errors, means kindly just connect your laptop, ma. Kindly share your screen. Share பண்றீங்களா? Yes.
Today we will do on this. Today only it's very big process.
Okay. Okay, ma. So in last class and today's topic, we should complete and kindly send your output screen. எனக்கு நீங்க send பண்ணிருக்கணும். That is register process. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So because in upcoming process, we are going to handle the data from the backend also. So this is the basic process. In the basic complete panada, remaining will be easier to understand. Okay. So now
Sir,
if you are
browser
people,
out.
yeah, tell me, ma.
சார் ப்ரௌசர் அவுட்புட் பேஜ் மட்டும் ஷேர் பண்ணுங்க சார். இல்லை சார், உங்களுக்கு அவுட்புட் அனுப்ப சொன்னீங்க சார், அதுக்கு.
இல்லம்மா, ஆமா அவுட்புட் ஸ்கிரீனும் நம்மளோட கோடிங் பார்ட் வியூஸ் பேஜ் நீங்க சென்ட் பண்ணணும்.
The register page using Django தான் சார்.
எஸ்மா. ஓகே, நீங்க ஜாங்கோல தான் பண்ணணும். ஜாங்கோல யூ ஷுட் கம்ப்ளீட் ரெஜிஸ்டர் பேஜ் அண்ட் யூஸ் த லாகின். இதை கம்ப்ளீட் பண்ணி எனக்கு அவுட்புட் ஸ்கிரீன் சென்ட் பண்ணுங்க. ஓகே.
Okay.
So now if you are people having errors means kindly disconnect your laptop, ma. So in your process over, doubts இருக்கிறவங்க
மெயில்ல அனுப்பணுமா?
எஸ்மா, நீங்க அவுட்புட் ஸ்கிரீன் மெயில்ல தான் பண்ணணும். So remaining people can leave the meeting.
அதுக்கப்புறம் லாகின் பேஜா சார்?
ஆமாமா, register page and login page.
Sir, once again repeat please task, sir.
So the last class concept and today's topic. So we just install the Django and configure that, and with connectivity you should complete register page and user login. This is a task.
Okay.
Yeah. Ma, இதை ட்ரை பண்ணணும் because we are going to do the project using this Django only. So அதுக்காக தான் நான் ரொம்ப கண்டினியூஸா நிறைய எடுக்காம only we are going to take the one by one step by step process. Okay வா?
Sir. சார் ரன் பேஜ் நீங்க ரன் பண்றதுக்கு அந்த லைன் டைப் பண்ணாம கரண்ட் ஃபைல்ல போயிட்டு சம்திங் ஏதோ
அதாம்மா
பண்ணுங்க
அதாம்மா இங்க இதை ஸோ இந்த ட்ராப் டவுன் நீங்க கிளிக் பண்ணி எடிட் கான்ஃபிகரேஷன் போகணுமா.
ஓகே சார்.
அதுல போயிட்டு ஸ்கிரிப்ட் பாத்துல யூ ஷுட் செலக்ட் மேனேஜ் டாட் பிஒய். உங்க ப்ராஜெக்டோட மேனேஜ் டாட் பிஒய் செலக்ட் பண்ணிட்டு யூ ஷுட் மென்ஷன் ரன் சர்வர். ஓகே கொடுத்துட்டீங்கன்னா hereafter there is no need to type the command and click that it will run. Okay.
ஓகே சார். டிஜாங்கோ இன்ஸ்டாலேஷன் வந்து ஏதாவது வீடியோஸ் மாதிரி ஏதாவது கிடைக்குமா சார்?
அம்மா எங்கேயுமே வீடியோ இருக்காதுமா, நம்ம கிளாஸ் அட்டென்ட் பண்ணது மட்டும்தான்.
சார் கிளாஸ் வீடியோ மாதிரி இருக்குமா சார்?
கிளாஸ் வீடியோ மாதிரி ஓகே ட்ரை பண்ண எனக்கு மெயில் பண்ணுங்க, நான் செக் பண்ணிட்டு சொல்றேன். சரிங்களா?
ஓகே ஓகே
ஓகே.
சார் அண்ட் தென் இப்போ எல்லா ப்ராஜெக்ட்டுக்குமே நம்ம இந்த டிஜாங்கோ ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ப்ராஜெக்ட்ல இருந்து திருப்பி பண்ணணுமா சார்? லைக்
ஒவ்வொரு ப்ராஜெக்ட்டுக்கு பண்ணணும். நீங்க ஒரு வாட்டி ஒரு ப்ராஜெக்ட பண்ணிட்டீங்கன்னா அதுல இருந்து HTML பேஜ் மல்டிபிள் HTML பேஜஸ் கிரியேட் பண்ணிக்கலாம். சரிங்களா?
வேற ப்ராஜெக்ட் கிரியேட் பண்ணா நம்ம ஃபர்ஸ்ட் இந்த டிஜாங்கோ ப்ராஜெக்ட்ல இருந்து
ஆமா 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 பண்ணணும்.
அண்ட் தென் அந்த இதுல வந்து சில லெட்டர்ஸ்லாம் வந்து கேப்ஸ் அண்ட் ஸ்மால் லெட்டர்ல சார் அதெல்லாம் வந்து அதே மாதிரி தான் டைப் பண்ணணும் சார்.
ஆமா ஆமாமா.
லைக் சில
ஏன்னா
இதுல வந்து
பைத்தன்
டிஜாங்கோ டாப்ஸ் இருக்கு.
பைத்தன் கேஸ் சென்சிட்டிவ்லம்மா,
Yes.
அதனால அப்படித்தான் கொடுத்தாலும். Any other doubts? வேற டவுட்ஸ் இருக்காமா? So don't forget to send that task ma. Okay, நீங்க கண்டிப்பா அதை ட்ரை பண்ணிருக்கணும். So that register page and user login. Okay.
மெயில் அனுப்பினா போதுமா இல்ல
மெயில் பண்ணா போதுமா?
இல்ல சார், உள்ள இன்னொரு லிங்க் இருக்குல்ல சார், டாஸ்க்கான லிங்க், அந்த இதெல்லாம் போடணுமா இல்ல உங்களுக்கு மெயில் பண்ணா போதுமா?
மெயில் பண்ணுங்க
சார். மெயில் பண்ணும்போது அந்த ப்ராஜெக்ட் ஃபோல்டர் ஃபுல்லாவே மெயில் பண்ணுமா?
அப்படி பண்ணக்கூடாதுமா, எனக்கு ஸ்கிரீன்ஷாட் தான், அவுட்புட் ஸ்கிரீனோ எனக்கு வியூஸ் பேஜோட ஸ்கிரீன் மட்டும் வேணும்.
ஓகே சார்.
யா ஓகே. ஸோ ஓகேம்மா, ஸோ ப்ராக்டிஸ் பண்ணுங்க, டவுட்ஸ் இருந்தால் எனக்கு மெயில் பண்ணுங்க. சரிங்களா? ஓகே ஓகேம்மா. ஸோ தேங்க்யூ ஆல்.
Thank you.
தேங்க்யூம்மா.